everyone, and very good afternoon. Hope you all had the lunch here. And I am Chef Bharat Kemani, and I'm the moderator and the speaker here for this conference of this session. And thank you to the organizers here for inviting us and taking the chef's point of view on shrimps. I was here, I had a very good, healthy, positive sharing with one of the company's owners here of Zeal Aqua, and I was very curious to know that why, like we stay in northern part in Delhi, and we have a lot of extreme temperatures here. So the temperatures play a very important role as far as seafood is concerned. Plus the availability, we are only, we know, the common people know the fish, 2, 3 types of fishes we know. But we want to, yes, shrimp is very healthy. It cooks very fast. Just in 2, 3 minutes we can cook any prawn or shrimp. Best for soup, stocks, and in shrimp cocktail as a very, it is a classic salad. So it is a very nice initiative from the organizers to promote shrimps and seafood. So today's topic is we are discussing here as the bulk supply, that is we call it as a hotels, for the hotels and the restaurant Horeca segment. So we all chefs and the hotels, caterers, banquets, owners, they require seafood, and as a layman, prawns or shrimps are the first step towards the luxury seafood market after fish. Then it moves up to the elite guest and the elite segment. So very nice initiative to promote shrimps. And the first topic is I would like to give mic to the chefs to introduce themselves, and then I'll start the this session. So Chef Sandeep.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Chef Sandeep Supkar, and I'm the Director Food and Beverage for 5 called Greater Noida. And having in the industry for 25 years from Indian and international market, this is one of the very, I would say, untouched subjects so far. Talking about shrimp and discussing in this kind of large forum where so many dignitaries, I would say, so many people who are really into it in different segments of the shrimp business here and discussing along with the chefs, which will eventually take it to the next level. Rightly said by, I mean, we are in the last round of the panel, so whatever has to be said, I think everybody has said already. There's nothing new that we have to say, but yes, we have to reiterate the same subject again and again, that shrimp has got a myth about its, as a subject of its own self-sustainability, and that needs to be broken. Prior to my current job, I was working with another company called Shrimply. I was the chief operating officer of the same company, where I had to also face a lot of challenges, where it was very difficult for us to convince the customers saying that shrimp is equally, I mean, even it is better than other protein that they are consuming on a daily basis. Somehow we were able to we were able to convince them by giving the touch of a chef's hand, giving them the flavor, taste, and everything, by making them understand the nutritional value of the shrimp and why they should eat and why they should not avoid it. Rather, keep it in their health diet and make it in a regular basis diet food. So yeah, I'm excited to be here, and thank you, Mr. Pradhan, for inviting me and making me a part of this conference from the very beginning. And I'm really thankful to all those dignitaries who were here, and a lot of information that I could gather from last 2 days, and very eventful and very inside thoughts that I am going to carry from here, and I'm very happy to share my knowledge as well. So thank you very much once again.
हेलो अभी सैफ सर ने कहा कि दिस इज़ वेरी अनटच सब्जेक्ट. ये इसमें गलती आई थिंक हमारी ही है, जो हम इस बिज़नेस में लास्ट जो लोग 10-20 ईयर्स से हैं, उन्होंने पिछले 5 साल को छोड़ के कभी इंडिया के बारे में नहीं सोचा. आई जस्ट वांट टू मेंशन दिस कि अभी टाइम आया है तो हमने सोचना पड़ रहा है, बट लेट बट नॉट द लीस्ट. हम कर सकते हैं. आई विल पास ऑन टू द Aman. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I'm not so much experienced like everyone here, but I will, I've been in domestic market, 100% domestic market at the very root level and only seafood. And we just, try to share some of the very basic problem which we actually get at the very basic level, just simple language. See, first of all, we're talking about transportation, cold rain, everything. Sir, 10 रुपए की आइसक्रीम, 10 rupees आइसक्रीम, you get anywhere in the country you go. Even Himachal, Manali, Rajasthan, transportation, cold room, not a problem. Everything is there. अगर 10 रुपए की आइसक्रीम मिल सकती है तो प्रॉन्स क्यों नहीं मिल सकते, फिश क्यों नहीं मिल सकते? Everything is there, transportation already. Second thing we'll talk about was the problem. The problem is actually the demand. You're just saying like if there's a demand for gold, people will actually find the mine. So point comes that how to increase the public demand. We are talking about, okay, less government will do something, some will come and do something. So right now it's very simple, like, someone take initiative, like every farmer give 100 rupees per month, just processor give 1,000 per month, and you can easily get 5 to 10 crore every month. Give it to any multimedia company, within 30 days you will see the difference. It's just so simple. Someone has to take the initiative, and 100 rupees per month doesn't matter to anyone. Okay? It's very simple marketing. No one is going to come to help us, and we should not accept help also from anyone. It won't matter. See, thirdly, what are the problem? Basic is, on basic competition, we're talking about Educar had done this, so we are having so much competition for Indian shrimp. But what about Vietnam Basa? 220 rupees, they're selling in a country and no one is fighting. What does? That's actually, I think, war. They're actually giving war on us and they're actually winning. Our domestic market will never recover unless Vietnam Basa is selling for 220 rupees. Government has to do something. Maybe, when we sell in other countries, they have anti-duty, anti-dumping duty, but see, that products is being dumped in India. So something has to be done about that. Without that, domestic demand will never increase. See, another point, small point I would like to add is, you all again talking about the quality, like, we should improve more upon quality. So, देखो, हमने Mercedes बना ली, we are already made Mercedes. Now we're talking about we make Royal Royce. Good, we can make it, we should make it. But let's go to a normal person जो motorcycle चलाता है and talk about, see, Mercedes में ये feature है. भाई, he is dreaming about Maruti. We're talking about Mercedes. He said, yeah, Mercedes is good, but what can he do? Come on. It doesn't mean if Mercedes is good, Maruti is bad. It doesn't mean who's driving a Maruti is a bad person or Maruti is a bad company. So first of all, that comparison is very wrong. Nothing called, no problem with the quality. We cannot compare Maruti and Mercedes, and we cannot say who's driving a Maruti is a low quality person and driving Mercedes is a high quality person. Take any category food, sir. Take oil. 100 रुपये से शुरू के 1000 रुपये तक है. Take wheat, 30 rupees kg starting goes to 200 rupees kg. Take salt, 100 rupees pure salt is there, 30 rupees. Every food category is there is different market. So we have to cater to all the markets. We cannot say we give only premium product and you take only this. Okay, everyone is wearing shirt. Maybe किसी 500 की है, किसी 1000 की है, someone 5,000, 50,000. So it doesn't mean that everyone should, buy only 50,000 shirt. There has to be category for that. And one I will say, I will also request to all my hotel and Horeca people, go to any restaurant. See, you open the menu, the most expensive thing is the shrimps, prawns. I don't know why. To be honest, when I go with my family, I never order prawns. 1,200, 1,300 rupees per plate. Even I can't order. I don't know why it's so expensive. It should not be there because the rate at which they're getting, wholesale rate, is cheaper than mutton. The rate at which we distributors supply prawns, cleaned prawns, frozen prawns to Horeca is cheaper than mutton. I don't know why they're selling it double the mutton. I don't know what's the problem.
No,
Go to any, I just give example, my friend had a wedding, we talked to a caterer. He said 800 rupees per plate just for serving prawns. So there's a wedding for 500 people, so 3 lakh extra. Even I will not give. I don't know why he's asking. When he's getting cleaned prawns for 600 to 700 rupees per kg, cleaned one. Everyone is supplying. I don't know why they are charging so much. So another, I think, basic problem is, we all trying to, actually, Registan mein ret bech rahe hain. Talk about the coastal peoples, sir, they are eating fish from 2,000 of years. No matter what we do, we cannot increase or decrease. They will find a way. Even if they don't get fish, they will go and catch it and grow it. Problem is move inside, 50 kilometers inside the coastal area. That is where demand is, that is where we need to work out. So we're not understanding their problems and, till we don't understand the problem, we won't be able to solve them. Just few things. Thank you.
All right. So, Chef Sandeep, what do you think as a chef? How will you promote the seafood, shrimps, after fish? Like if any guest is there, I know I also do catering. Guest asks me about seafood. I don't say no just because of the price. Sometimes the climatic conditions in the northern part of India is quite extreme because if where we are in Delhi or in the northern plains, the temperature is soaring high to above 45 degrees. So, so how will you? What are your views for these companies? Like, what should they do to promote shrimps in northern part of India with the climatic conditions in mind?
I mean, thank you, Chef, for the question. First of all, shrimp is a very delicate meat. It loses its temperature very quickly, and if it is not handled properly, it becomes very hazardous. Plus, shrimp has got an allergen effect as well, which we need to address. And many guests or customers, knowingly, unknowingly, they have allergies. So for me as a chef, for me, I think first of all is, as you rightly said, Delhi weather is very extreme. When it's winter, very harsh, and when it's summer, it is really harsh. So to address this issue, yes, we need to have supply chain in place, which should address by all the supply chain people to have enough of storage. And as a chef as well, we in my kitchen I have enough of storage area where I can store enough, which will suffice my demand. At the same time, what I would see is training is very essential for the staffs that are working under me, may it be the service people or the kitchen people. That cook it in a right way and serve it in a right way. Explain the guest what is shrimp all about, and I mean educate them when they are taking the order. Explain each and every fact. Somebody if doesn't know what is shrimp, let them know what is shrimp all about. And I mean, the cuisine is already there. It is not that we have to reinvent something. Every corner of India has its own cuisine. There are delicacies in every corner of India. Goan prawn curry is one of the famous dish that anybody can. Malabari fish curry. I mean, West Bengal has some beautiful dishes out of prawn. Daber chingri. It is one of the more delicacies in West Bengal, and they are very proud of their cuisine. It comes little challenging when it comes to northern side of this part, where the exploring up to this cuisine is not that diverse as compared to the eastern part and the southern part of India. Where I understand as a chef, it is we play a vital role in terms of making it more popular, but at the same time, when you have a larger operation like yours, chef, availability is a concern. Availability, if you promote it, it has to be backed up with the availability in the market. So what I understand is the farmer or supply chain and the chefs need to work very closely. I was talking to Mr. Pradhan and other chefs just a while ago that there has to be a direct communication, there has to be a direct forum between the culinary fraternity and the shrimp culture fraternity to come closer and keep it as a subject, and how to jot out by, I mean, we can all talk over here. We have all our datas, we have all our presentation, all facts, we can talk. Everybody is working in their own parameter, in their field, and that is awesome and very commendable. But if we are not implementing that on the floor, there is no point of talking. And I think we as the chef, we chefs are the, I mean, we can take one of the responsibility to make it more bigger by collaborating together and working together and make a vision out of it and implement it on the floor and take it forward. That is what I say.
Thank you, chef. Sir, from Jhingawala, like you just mentioned that you want to increase the demand, the local domestic demand, and why we are here, why I'm emphasizing again on the northern part of India is that first is the temperature, extreme temperatures. But I feel the companies which are, this is India's map. So till here it is like the coastal till the eastern side is west, western is the what you call the Porbandar and all side, the coastal areas, and down if you go into peninsular, we have the Kerala and the Chennai port, Visakhapatnam, Vizag, everything. I want, if we order like we order meats, red meats, we order poultry, we even order rabbit, so it is easily available. Now we have to bank on Gazipur and the local traders. Pricing is secondary. Now, as your company said, what are you willing to, as a part of their, you are one of them as a farmer or a seafood. Our demand from the chef's point of view or the hotel point of view is, we want at a cheaper rate, and we want easy availability. So how will you work on it?
देखिए, you mentioned about temperature. We are transporting it from our pond to southern part of India also. So Delhi is much near than that. We can transport here as much as you need can be transported. But the handling we need to prepare about that.
Yeah,
As
sorry, handling. I meant
handling is we need to prepare that. Prepare about that. Yeah, there will be some difficulties in first. Later on we will find solution. We will send in cold boxes. Deep freezer is available everywhere, and it minus 18 degrees Celsius is easily achievable. Deep freezer refrigerated vehicles, small vehicles will be there to transport in Delhi. We can keep in there only, in the vehicle only, if the event is in evening and the shrimp is morning to the required place. We can keep in the vehicle only. There will be generator and refrigerated storage also. So temperature is not the issue. Issue is demand is not there, and the availability is not there. Availability, I will say कि availability in the sense कि menu में available नहीं है. लोग डिमांड इसलिए नहीं कर रहे हैं कि मेन्यू में एज ही मेंशन्ड कि भी टॉप पे लिखा हुआ है, टॉप की चीज़ इतनी महंगी चीज़, पीपल अवॉइड टू ईट, दे हैवंट टेकन द टेस्ट, आउटसाइड कभी खाया नहीं है, तो दे अवॉइड टू ऑर्डर. एज एलर्जी इज ऑल्सो पार्ट, शेफ्स ऑल्सो हेजिटेट टू गिव एवरीवन. There are challenges, but we have to face them, and we can do this. Secondly, you mentioned about the price. We don't. If India is going to produce shrimp more next year, then again next year India will produce shrimp more, and we will not have market to sell that. Pricing will be already decreased. They are nearly half of the price we used to get. Already the pricing is not the difficult part. We can if shrimp is produced in Haryana, Delhi, Punjab, they can give lesser price to direct hotels. You already purchasing that from Gazipur Mandi. If we contact directly to you, then the trader's share will be lost and the price will be lesser.
Okay.
Price can be managed.
So, as of today, the arrival of the prawns and the shrimp, as of today in the mandi was around 2 tons. Because I handle my own purchase, I sometimes buy on my own. Fish is the most part that we buy fish because yes, we purposely don't promote shrimps, not because of price but because of health dietary constraint, because sometimes we face the guest himself or herself is not aware that she or he is seafood intolerant. Sometimes they consume prawns, shrimps, and then they have other desserts which are milk based, and then their stomach is upset. Then the chefs is the scapegoat. Then we find it very tough. So as a trader of the seafood or the shrimps, we want you to create awareness stalls in the malls or something like that, so that the common man finds himself close to the seafood. Common man is away from the seafood. Like chicken is easily available, red meat, mutton, lamb is very easily available, and it has a notion seafood ki ye bahut mehenga hoga, it will be very expensive. So my another aspect is, what are your farmers or what they are willing to capture the North Indian market?
We are already doing this, what you are asking us to do. We have opened stall at very low price. We are giving the taste of shrimp. We are making people aware about how to cook, about the allergy as well. People don't know, people will get to know after eating only, I think. People can't go to test themselves first. They only order a few. That is not so dangerous for their health, but they will get to know only after having it. We need to make it available. I am starting from bottom line, from villages. Those don't even knew that ki shrimp kya hota hai. I am request you to start from the topmost layer. And the other part is what you mentioned, price. I am willing to give much lesser price for the value added prawns over there. And farmers can do is, I request everyone present here to motivate their end points. Motivate their end point, I mean their farmers, their sellers, their marketing heads, to promote same, to make the awareness charts, make awareness videos regarding its cooking recipe, its allergic reaction and its price. It's not luxury item in today's scenario. It is much cheaper than other meats. It's little costly than chicken only. It's not so luxury item nowadays. So it's easily available, but we have to educate our people. Those who even don't know shrimp, let them know.
Yeah, definitely it's the yield. When we buy 1 kg of prawns or shrimps, we are reduced to half the quantity or 600 grams, maybe sometimes 400 grams if we are thawing it. So my only concern was, you have addressed it, you should have a small of storage in big metros. Like if you are making a storage facility in northern India like Punjab or here in the capital, so you will be easy to target many adjoining areas.
As I have mentioned, we already have storage unit in our location in Haryana.
Acha.
If you,
all right.
yeah, there is a little 70 metric ton capacity, and we
from
are
there you can
already
transport.
we are already having 50 ton material in that. It's just beside our ponds. We are freezing the freshest shrimps over there.
And you have the transportation to, like if any hotel raises a demand directly with you. So you have the
We can fulfill the demand of complete Delhi, I think. We can easily supply.
All right. Now another is we have spoken about sustainability. Now any other points, Chef, you want to add?
Yes, chef. One more thing I just want to add is, I know there are small initiative has been taken on in terms of value-added products of prawns and shrimps, but it really needs to streamline in a larger way where it can reach to the chefs in all the HoReCa market to take it to the next level. I see there is a big gap. The products are there, but products consistency are not there in terms of availability. So that is one thing needs to be addressed for us to help this thing to go beyond what it is right now. There has to there's a bridge which needs to be crossed, and value added product, I can see there is a huge market for it in terms of catering and in the entire HoReCa segment. So I would suggest, or I would say that there has to be a serious work needs to be done on that for us as chefs to help these things to go to the next way.
Now, as the chef said, we have discussed in earlier sessions most of the points we have discussed. Now, another point, what I feel, and as a farmer point of view, is handling and dressed shrimps. Like in northern part especially, and in hotels or restaurants, we chefs feel scared to serve, like if we talk about fish, earlier bone fish with bones were served. But now since 30 years maybe, nobody is serving fish with bones. Very special demand comes if they are from Bengal or something, they want rohu, katla, and they want the authentic fish, darne cut with the bone. So same way, the price is everything, prawns means price. So we are concerned more as a fast-paced outlets or time, because we are in very big metros, so our manpower cost is very high, time is less. So the dressed prawns, clean, deveined, shelled prawns, the pricing, like here today, just I spoke to my supplier, the shelled and the deveined prawns, he told me quoted some 1400 rupees per kg of the prawn. Here in Delhi, we call it A prawn, B prawn, C prawn, D prawn. So D comes in the category of shrimp, and then B is one size smaller than the tiger prawn or the A size jumbo prawn. So how are the farmers working towards everything is price, basically we are here for price. So the shelled cleaned, like we get the fish fillet, we get the fish fillet, we grill it, on caterers also grill it on the live, in the hotels we do it live, everything. Now see, salmon we use, salmon people know it's expensive, but it is sometimes easy to handle, or people are more aware of fish. So that's the basic thing we want from you farmers and traders, awareness and about the dressed prawns, cleaned and deveined prawns.
Yeah, I want to add on one point. What we want from you guys is tell us what you need. Inform us. We are available in northern India now. Farmers are available there. Feed mill is there, and processing plant is also there. We have cold storage unit and small processing plant. I am giving value-added shrimps to local market in nearby villages over there. I can sell that to you also. I can give you P&D shrimps. Just because you and me are not in the same platform, so we don't have good context to our relation is not that. We have to come to same platform, then only it can reach to you. Yes, availability of shrimp is there. Many websites are there in Delhi also which can deliver. Our website is also there. It's just lack of reachability. that which is not fulfilling. We can provide P&D very much cheaper than the price you mentioned. Yeah, I'm not saying they are thugging you, because the shrimp which is going from north to there have transportation cost. Get into the processing plant over there is coming by cold transportation system back to Delhi. That will be costly. Directly that will be costly. We can install big processing plant here also, but demand is not there. Small processing plant is already functioning. People, farmers of shrimp are well educated and technically sound. They are ready to fulfill the demand. We can fulfill the demand of whole northern India, including Delhi, Chandigarh and other cities. We can directly supply, but the main thing is we have only Gazipur Mandi. If we take P&D over there, no one will purchase there, because end consumer is not going there.
Yes, yes.
Someone who is purchasing for the end consumer, he is there. No farmer is also not going there. So in between, traders are enjoying the money. The farmer is going doing effort for 4 months, 5 months, and getting a little share. Trader is getting bigger share just in 5 minutes by selling that from him to other person. So yeah, there is what I mentioned is there should be a platform, common platform for the suppliers and the required, and price can be much more lesser than which is, because the competition is not there. Competition come, the price will fall down.
Yeah, so most of the points are addressed, but as a small buyer like me or anybody, any small restaurant, cafe, they all want to serve shrimps or prawns. Everybody want to serve. It's a nice initiative by your company to close down the gap between the end user, and we want every household at least to consume half a kg or 250 grams 2 times in a week. Maybe they should be more aware about the seafood. And if you enter that market, I know you deal in bulk transporting of your product, of the prawns, but to create the awareness, you try as a testing phase that you cater to households, like 250 grams, half kg. Everybody will pay you, but like if we buy from any good superstore or any other market, they charge you bomb for even for a prawn. So that's why we charge to the customers high price, because if we are getting 1500 rupees a kg or 1200 rupees a kg, obviously we'll sell for 2500. We sell sole fish, grilled sole fish on the buffet, and sometimes any other on the live barbecue or anything. We sell it for 2500 because we know we'll get the less yield, moisture loss, it will weigh less, size matters. We take the fillets from the stomach of the fish, from the center part, it is more thick. So that is the point. Same way with the shrimp, that everything is discussed, and that is the thing. Yes, yes.
For the chef people, like, when I generally go for selling to the hotels, they always send me to the chef. Okay, go and talk to the chef because he's in charge of purchasing and everything, he will finalize. See, the problem with the normal chef which we are facing as a, at the ground level is, go to a chef, you tell them, okay, prawns, how much you are getting? He said, okay, I am getting for 1000. We say, okay, we have direct contacts with the farmer, I can give you for 900. And he's like, no, we don't compromise on quality. From his is cheaper price, so we're selling something low quality. First of all, that mind block is there, which has to be, improved. Sales cost gets over there and it gets sent over. If we say, okay, 1000, we sell 1100, they're saying, we are already getting 1000, why should buy 1100 from you? Another small problem which we actually facing with the chef is, generally they have a non-veg supplier, okay? You tell, okay, I give prawns, maybe you want 10 kg, I will deliver you 10 kg at your door. But they're saying, yeah, itni tension kaun lega, we have non-veg supplier. Give everything in non-veg, then only we will give. We can't do so much of time that we order 10 kg here, 20 kg there. So, for selling shrimp, I have to also have to sell chicken, mutton, everything, only so that shrimp should be sold. Because they need a basket of products, just for one product, even for fish, they won't call you. They want someone to send everything. They want to, just for convenience. They're the two problems, which we're not able to, break the ice with the chef.
No, breaking ice is like the hotels, they do a proper way of purchasing, and they do the purchase for many properties. Delhi, NCR, or Pan India, they do one purchase. So the chefs, sometimes they feel hesitant, or they have to follow what the guidelines are through the to the people directly involved with the purchase. Because chef's motto is to cook. He should get good product, he will cook it. But where a lot of things are involved, admin is involved, money part is involved in purchase. So the chefs purposely move back. If chefs come in contact with the vendors, so it is not treated as a good method in the hotels or restaurants. Sometimes I am the owner, so I am handling everything on my own. But as a chef, he is working for a company. Chef Shailendra is working for a company. He will just raise his demand that I want this prawn, this fish, this meat, this poultry, this size, this weight. But when it comes to the terms of money, chef, like your thoughts, and what problems do you face to address?
I mean, you have a valid point, no doubt about it. But as I said from the beginning of my conversation over here, is there has to be communication, open communication between the chefs purchase and the vendors, because it is a challenge for the chefs, not chefs, as a company as well, to identify one vendor and take it from him, as in he has his quality tie up with somebody whom they are taking, and from there they will take it. So it's not an easy process for the hotels as well to just identify one person and taking only one product from him, and the other person they are taking the entire thing. So likely I said from the beginning of a conversation, there has to be open conversation, and there has to be a mechanism put in place so that this kind of issues can be addressed, because pricing is very sensitive. Everything works around the pricing. So if pricing is not met, overall profitability is not going to happen. And when the overall profitability is not happening, then the chefs are eventually going to call for. Because when the food cost is coming, it's nobody else is going to be responsible other than the chefs. Right, chef? So every month-end meeting or every day when the financial controller is calling the chef, your food cost is too high, is the chef who has to answer, not the purchase manager, right? So pricing is very sensitive and it has to be addressed. And if we are not being price sensitive, then we cannot deliver that product, because every organization is looking for profit. The way you are doing a business for profit, the hotels are running for profit as well. That is what
I will just add one last point to a hotel owner. So see, I have met more than hundreds of chefs. They are very overworked. There's so much pressure on them. And I would request as a hotel owner to see, they are responsible for everything. If a person has so much responsibility, why will take any risk? He will be afraid before taking even 1% risk. So as a hotel owner, some of that purchasing.
Well, that is a separate subject. We can have a separate subject. That subject
HR,
can go a whole day.
HR has to be involved.
HR has to be involved in that.
So thank you so much, chef, and all the panelists here. And it's a lovely organized conference. And we are here. I am here for the first time, and really impressed with the efforts done by P2C and all the organizers, Aquapost. So lovely initiative, and hope to see more shrimps in every hotel and every household. And thank you, sir, so much for inviting us.